Okay, we're going to take a look at how we're going to use Photoshop to prepare some of our images for print. But before we actually go right into making those prints and editing those images, there's a couple of lessons that are built into the Photoshop program as tutorials, and I want you to take a look at those. So first off, you need to sign in to the Creative Cloud. So if you double click on that icon over there and launch this, remember that you're going to put your email address in, and don't use this to sign in with Google or Facebook. Just put your email in, and then do not put personal account. You want to make sure you do the company or school. That's where some folks got in trouble. And hopefully, some of you may still be logged in from the past, and you may be able to skip the step. This is going to take a minute to load, so I'm going to pause my video. Okay, I'm back. We're loaded up. So we're going to open up Photoshop. When Photoshop opens up, you're going to have something that looks like this. You probably won't have anything down here unless you've opened up some pictures recently. You're going to hit the Learn tab up in the upper left-hand corner here. And there are tons of Photoshop tutorials, some of which you're going to need to download files for, and some of which are built into the program itself. So one of the ones that you need to download files for is this one, but I've already downloaded the files for you and put them into our Tech Drive student folder. So we'll address that one in a second. Some of them are built right in, and that's the one that I want to show you to start. If you click up here at the top and go to all the tutorials, one of the things that often happens is we take a photo and we didn't take it in straight on. Maybe it should have been cropped a little differently. So knowing how to crop an image is important. A lot of times too, students will take a picture and really the part that they want, they didn't zoom in enough. So I'm just going to launch this just to give you a taste of what it looks like when you launch one of these little tutorials. So this opens up, and down here it's going to walk you through the steps. It says begin, press the next button. So go ahead and press the next button. Then it's going to show you where the crop tool is. It's up over here. And then it's going to tell you what to do. You're going to click and drag and start editing this photo. Now they want you to rotate it so that it's straight, so that it's oriented in the right correction, and so forth. So you can follow along with all that to get you a feel of how to edit the photos. I'm not going to do the whole thing. I'm going to escape out of this piece and go back to home for a moment, because I want to show you one of the other lessons that we're working on. So adjusting the image quality, brightness, and so forth. So if we double click on this one, it's going to show you where to download these files. I've actually already downloaded them for you. So if you were to look in the same folder that your student folder is, I've got one that's called Photoshop Lessons. And if you go in there, the images that you're going to need for this little lesson are all right here. So I'll show you that in just a second. So if we were to launch one of these, how to adjust the exposure. If we launch this,
when you shoot with a camera or a phone, you don't always get a perfect exposure.
It's going to tell you to refer to a particular file, this brightness and contrast file. So that brightness and contrast file is one of the items that I put in there. So if we wanted to follow along with this video, I'm going to move the video off to the side. What I would do is then go ahead and open up that file that I downloaded for you, and you can follow along. So hopefully, if you finished the two other assignments that I gave you for today, and you're looking to get a little ahead of the game, this is a great place to get started. And the brightness and contrast file is the one I was just talking about. So if you open up this file, there's also some written instructions just like the other lesson, but I really prefer following along with the video. It's only a 4-minute video. If you want, you can keep rolling. So again, I apologize for being out today, but hopefully there's plenty of fun stuff for you guys to do and keep busy.